Hello, welcome to your distracting guide in
Dandy's world.
In this video, I'll be showing you how to distract in Dandy's world.
So let's get into it.
The video starts.
Here we have our distractor. His first job is to find the twisteds on the floor. After finding the twisteds, his second job is to find a nearby object to loop around. Now after finding an object to loop around, the distractor has to loop around the object in a circular motion to avoid getting hit. Distractor has to repeat this motion until the elevator opens. When the elevator does open, the distractor has two options. Option 1 is to get to the elevator as soon as it opens. Or option 2, which is to stay distracting until everyone's in the elevator and then go to the elevator.
Act two, act two, act two.
Now here's the hard bit of distracting. Ranged or main twisteds. Ranged twisteds are hard to distract because you have to hide behind objects to not get hit by their ranged attacks, which is very hard when you have a fast or main twisted on the same floor. The ranged twisted, when it spots you, it activates its ranged attack to head straight where you are, and the only way to counter it is to hide behind a object until they start chasing again. It usually takes him 10 seconds to rewind their attack, so make sure you keep track of it. Now the feared main twisteds. Let's start with V. V is a hard main twisted. When comboed with other twisteds, her pop-ups can cover a screen and make hitting skill checks hard. Once she sees you, she puts a pop-up on her screen and applies slowness to you. The best way to distract her is to loop around a long object and try distract her in slow twisteds and leave the normal or fast ones to roam. Next is Astro. Astro applies Tired 3 to you upon spotting you. Tired 3 makes your stamina regenerate slower. Keyword was. The best main to distract because he was as fast as Poppy, but now with the new update he's as fast as Toodles. For distracting him, I would recommend you to loop around a long object and sprint every time he gets close to preserve your stamina. Moving on to Sprout. Sprout is a slow twisted, but don't let that fool you into thinking distracting him is easy, since he has the ability to summon a tentacle out of the ground of where he last saw you. The tentacle doesn't move but stays there for a while, so you have to move around more. For distracting him, I recommend looping in an open space so you could move around to avoid the tentacles. He isn't a major threat but should still be feared, since his ability can be comboed with another and can become deadly. Last but not least, Shelly. Shelly gives you Confused 1 when entering a floor with her. Confused 1 makes her extraction speed slower. Shelly isn't a major threat, unlike Pebble, to distractors. The only problem is her speed, due to her speed being a bit faster than Toodles. For distracting Shelly, I would recommend looping around long objects and keeping a fair distance away, since she's a fast twisted. Thanks for watching this guide, and goodbye. Oh, looks like I almost forgot someone. The all-feared Pebble. Pebble is a very fast twisted. He has a very high attention span. He is the most deadliest twisted even by himself. Pebble doesn't add any debuffs. The only debuff is having him on the same floor as you. Only distract Pebble when your tune is Pebble. Even though Pebble tune is fast-walking tune, Twisted Pebble is so fast that you have to run to not get hit by him. I would recommend that you have the tune Pebble on and loop around a long object, and make sure you try get him stuck on every corner so you have a chance to regen your stamina. But the most safest way to distract is let him roam. Don't even try, because you will die in the process.
That's all now, bye-bye.